You are looking at a very special car. This Ford GT is worth nearly $700,000. There are only two in Canada, one pulled into the Ford dealership in Regina, Capital Lincoln Ford, and the owner is Bruce Axelson. Bruce, what makes this car so special?
Well, I think they're only going to build 1,000 globally, so we're one of two in Canada. And we got the privilege. Ford Motor Company, the president of Ford, I think, recognized Capital Ford as being a really good corporate citizen and a good dealer with a great staff. So I think that's how we lucked out, to be honest.
So tell me about the Ford GT. What makes this a supercar? The price tag alone makes it stand out, but performance-wise, looks-wise, what sets this car apart from the others?
Well, of course, I'm not a very technical guy, but I think the car has like 700 horsepower or something. It'll go like a duck shot in the ass. It's won formula races, in Europe, so it's got real international and global recognition. The technology is second to none, and of course it's sculptured like some kind of a masterpiece.
And what are your plans for it? It's looking lovely in the showroom, but someone must want to take this out for a spin.
Well, what we have to do, we have to wait for 2 months for the paint to cure, and then we're going to put a protective wrap on it. He told us not to drive it. The tires are very sticky. So I guess they'll throw up all kinds of dust and dirt off the road. So we're not going to drive it until we get it wrapped, and that won't be for a couple of months from now. And then we're going to present it in the showroom so the whole community in the province can come and enjoy it. It really is a unique object of art.
Will you let anybody drive it eventually or sit in it?
We can't sell it for a couple of years, but certainly we'll let people sell in it. We have to safeguard it, but certainly we want people to come and enjoy it.
What is it that you like personally about this car? What do you think is really great about it?
I think it's just unique. The staff here ordered the car by sort of a la carte. They picked the color, which is a matte black. They picked the steering wheel. They picked the exhaust. They did all of those things. So you could say it was hand-built for this dealership based on what the criteria that the staff here wanted. So that makes it pretty individual and pretty special.
For the average person, to hear that a car is worth $700,000 is pretty incredible. Can you explain why a car costs that much money?
No, I can't. Well, I assume it's the technology. They're that rare. I guess if they made 100,000 of them, then they wouldn't be worth that much money. But they're handcrafted. They're made in Canada. So I would assume it's the uniqueness of it all. I think lots of masterpieces, whatever it is, whether it's a watch or a handbag or something, if they're made in limited quantity and made one unit at a time, then I think that adds to the cost.